Welcome to Say Your Busy Made It Easy channel, the only channel exam fears. Today our lesson is going to be on change of subject and algebra. Now, simply put, change of subject is when a variable is made to stand alone in any given expression or in any given equation. So when you have an expression like 4 plus y is equal to 9, and you're able to solve y is equal to 9 minus 4, then finally y minus 5, it means you made y the subject. Or in this expression, y is equal to mx plus c, it also means that y is the subject of this equation. We can also interchange so that m becomes the equation, or m becomes standing alone, then equating itself to the other element. So without wasting more time, let's quickly take a full question on change of subject. So as it has been posted on the screen, Q is equal to 7p plus r. We have to make p the subject, so it means we have to make p stand alone. To make p stand alone, we can see that we have 7p plus r. So the first thing we have to eliminate is the r. So we have to eliminate the r first. To eliminate the r in equation, you all know when a positive variable or number crosses to the other end becomes negative. So we can have our Q minus r is equal to 7p as the first step. Now we can see that the p is also not standing alone. The p is standing, or the p is multiplying 7. So we have to eliminate the p. We have to eliminate the 7 so that the p stands alone. In equation, we know to eliminate something when they are multiplying, the other one is multiplying, we divide both sides by the coefficient of the one closer, the one we are looking for. So finally we get Q minus r over 7 is equal to p, which is the same as p is equal to Q minus r all over 7. So this means you have made p the subject of this statement. Now let's quickly take another question on change of subject. So with the question 2, we have w plus 2r is equal to 2f minus r. We have to make r the subject. So to make r the subject, we can see that we have r at both sides. So we have to group them to one side to help us make it the subject easily. So we have 2r, then this one crosses will be r. Then we have 2f, then this one will come minus w. Now we've seen that we have 2r plus r. So this one will simply give us 3r. Is equal to 2f minus w. Now in equation, when you are solving for a letter and it is attached to any number, we divide both sides by the coefficient of that. So we divide here by 3, we divide here by 3. So 3 cancels 3. Now we have r is equal to 2f minus w all over 3. So this is how we make the r the subject. This is how we make r the subject in this given expression. So let's take another question on change of subject. In this question, we have mt plus n is equal to mp plus q. We have to make m the subject. Once again, we have m at both sides. So we have to group them to one side, then the other variables to at one side. So we have mt, this one will be minus mp is equal to q minus n, because the n is coming to meet the q, so it has to go to the back, and addition changes to subtraction. This one too is positive, you come here, it's going to be subtraction. So we have mt minus mp is equal to q minus n. We are making n the subject in this expression. So what we have to do is, we have to factorize the m out. So m out, now m cancels here will be t. Then m cancels here will be p. Is equal to q minus n. Now we have m multiplying p into bracket, multiplying t into bracket t minus p equal to q minus n. So we have to make m the subject. So we have to divide both sides by t minus p, then here to t minus p. So t minus p cancels t minus p. Our m will give us q minus n all over t minus p. So this is how we make m the subject in this equation as well. So let's take the last question under this section. So in this question, we have 3t minus pq is equal to 2p plus L. We have to make p the subject in this equation. So we have 3t minus pq is equal to, you have to open this bracket. 2 times p will give you 2p plus 2 times L will give you 2L. Now we are making p the subject, so we have to group the p. Now looking here, bringing this one here will be negative, and this one should be negative, which will make our solving a little difficult, for which we can solve. But to make it easier, rather send this one to the other side and bring. So in this expression, as I said, you have to open the bracket. In grouping the p's, now we have to 3t, then the minus 2L will come, then 2p plus pq. This coming here will be positive. When we bring this one here, we have 2 negative, which will make our workings a little difficult. So this one, now that we have p at both sides, we have to factorize the p out here. Now, when p cancels this 2p, we have the 2 here, plus p cancels here, we have our q. Now we have our 3t minus 2L is equal to p, bracket open, 2 plus q. To make p stand alone, we have to divide both sides by 2 plus q. 2 plus q. So this takes this. Now we have 3t minus 2L all over 2 plus q is equal to p, which is the same as p is equal to 3t minus 2L all over 2 plus q. So this is how we make p the subject in our section today. Watch out for part 2 of this. We are going to have relations involving fractions. So don't forget to subscribe. This channel was created for you students and everyone to make mathematics fun for everybody. Recommend to everyone and subscribe to this channel. To meet again, watch out for part 2 of this lesson. Thank you.